Little did Peter Spence know, this day in 1962 would lead him into the heart of a historical conflict that shaped the world. The sun hung high over the bustling streets of Delhi, India, as Peter, a British journalist, prepared to set off on an assignment to cover the simmering tensions between India and China. In 1962, the world was still reeling from the aftermath of World War II, and newly post-colonial nations began to assert their identities. Tensions over the disputed McMahon Line in the Himalayas were intensifying. Peter, captivated by the geopolitics at play, sought the truth behind the territorial dispute, unaware of the chaos about to unfold. As he made his way to the northeastern state of Arunachal Pradesh, the air crackled with uncertainty. Villagers spoke in hushed tones about soldiers patrolling the borders, while whispers of a brewing conflict filled the air. Peter's instincts told him he was on the cusp of something significant. Late one night, he received a tip-off that Chinese troops were advancing toward the border, an ominous signal that war was imminent. On October 20, as dawn broke, the sound of gunfire echoed across the mountains. The Sino-Indian War had begun. Survival and journalism became entwined as Peter found himself caught between two worlds, armed only with his notebook and a determination to unveil the truth. In the chaos, he encountered a group of Indian soldiers preparing to defend their homeland. They spoke of duty and sacrifice, of families left behind, in a war no one had wanted. Driven by a mixture of fear and adrenaline, Peter embedded with the soldiers, documenting their stories, their laughter, and their fears, humanizing the faceless conflict. Days turned into weeks. As the war raged on, every waking moment was spent dodging bullets and shrapnel, yet Peter found solace in the stories of bravery he recorded. Each soldier had a family waiting for them. Each had dreams that now lay buried beneath the snow and rubble. His heart ached as he watched the landscape transform into a war-torn graveyard. The world outside remained oblivious to the horrors unfolding. In New Delhi, the government scrambled to respond, while the international community shifted its gaze to the crisis. For Peter, what started as an assignment had morphed into an unyielding commitment to reveal the human cost of war. As winter approached, the cold was unrelenting. The fighting was fierce, and both sides were desperate. Peter's diary became a chronicle of despair, filled with sketches of wounded soldiers and heartfelt letters to loved ones. On one particularly harrowing night, he received news that a crucial supply route was cut off, a lifeline to the front lines. The situation was dire. Finally, as November settled in, a ceasefire was agreed upon, though the wounds ran deep. The war lasted only a month, but its scars would last for generations. Returning to Delhi, Peter was haunted by the faces he had seen, the fear, the courage, and the loss. His articles painted a vivid picture of bravery amidst despair, echoing through the pages of history. Little did Peter know, his stories would serve as a powerful reminder of the fragility of peace and the indomitable spirit of humanity in times of conflict. Amidst the rubble of war, he had uncovered a universal truth. The human experience transcends borders, and the echoes of their stories would resonate long after the guns fell silent. Years later, as he penned his memoirs, he often would reflect on that fateful year, realizing how his venture into a forgotten corner of the world had not only changed his life, but had also contributed to a vital narrative of understanding between nations, one that still resonates today.